Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories, part 86. I was camping for the weekend with a friend's family at a state park. A group of our friends at the time decided that we would go hiking and walk the trails in the state park we were in. A lot of weird stuff happens at state parks, apparently. This was before cell phones were a thing for kids, so we take off on the trails and everything was normal. Next thing we know, we are at what appeared to be a split in the trail, so we picked a side to take and went on our way. One of my friends realizes that we've been walking way too long and it even appeared to be getting dark. We got so confused on where we were and started to get a bit confused. We realized that we were no longer on a park trail as there were no signs or anything around. We decide to just keep going and eventually come to a clearing. My friend trips on something on the ground and we quickly realized that it was a tombstone. Oh no. We investigate a bit more and realize it was a cemetery for children. At this point, we are beyond freaked out and start hauling it through when we see a car parked with two men in it. They were drinking and throwing the beer bottles out of the car onto the ground. Not cool, not cool. We attempted to hide because the situation is just not sitting right with us when one of our other girls trips again and the men hear it. They start walking towards us and yelling disgusting things. At this point, we are all crying, exhausted, and terrified. One of the men says that he was going to grab one of us and we'd soon be buried here too. We take off as fast as we can and they jump in the car and speed off after us. At this point, we find a dirt road and we are actually running for our lives. I have no clue what happened at this point and I'll never be able to explain it, but the only way I can describe it is that I blinked and we were all instantly on a highway directly in front of the campground. We were panicked, could barely speak, and just kept running. A man stopped us and asked if we needed help, and we explained what happened. He got in his car and looked for the men, but could never find them. I swear it was like a time jump. None of us could explain it. We were shaking and could barely speak to explain to the parents, and literally none of us ever talked about it again. Either you just got saved, or you just died, quantum immortality, and hopped into another timeline.